Everybody likes real estate, which is why Larry Circa is here. He's the president of Toronto Real Estate Board, and Vaughn Palmer is Chief Communications. The two of you have been here before. Just tell us all about it. What's going on in real estate? Well,
first, maybe I should start off with, we had another record-breaking year this year, which is great.
In prices or in the numbers of transactions?
The number of transactions are up roughly around 12% from last year to about 113,000, give or take, sales.
So it's both.
It's both. Yeah. But the reality is this, we still, for real estate as an investment in Toronto, it's fantastic in the GTA. But again, one thing we have a challenge with is still the supply in the GTA. And the supply factor comes in from many venues. One, for example, the other night I was with some sellers and they were debating about selling. Question came up going, well, if they sell, we have to turn into a buyer. And if we do that, we're a little bit worried about paying this tax and the land transfer tax as a buyer, a new buyer.
Well, as you know, Steve, I mean, what Larry talked about with supply being down, the reason why a lot of people are not moving, they're choosing to actually renovate their property because the land transfer tax, it's a backbreaking tax. As you know, on the average price property, you pay about $23,000. 11 to City Hall, $12,000 to the province. But there is a proposal right now at City Hall to put another obstacle in place. In fact, I'll tell your viewers right now, go to anotherobstacle.ca and you can learn about this. They're about to raise that land transfer tax on all home buyers across the board by about 7%.
So, I mean, that's very tough if you're a first-time home buyer. What about if you're somebody who owns a $5 million home and selling it?
Well, you know, first of all, well, I'm glad you said the first-time home buyer because they're the ones that are really exposed right now. That tax increase that City Hall is proposing will actually capture first-time home buyers unless they increase the rebate that they actually offer. Right. And that proposal is on the table. But here's what we're all really concerned about. They're looking to bring in a threshold to say if you buy a house over a certain level as a first-time home buyer, you will no longer qualify for that rebate. That's a $4,500 increase. That's substantial, 75% over what they currently pay.
Do you think there should be any sort of level? I mean, if you can afford a $4 million house, then you're okay?
On that point, right now, we've actually commissioned a review that will be coming out, an annual report, market review for the media event coming January 31st. That will be made available, and it's going to have a lot of these factors considered.
Okay.
Everything from foreign buyers and so on.
So that comes out January 31st?
January 31st.
February 1st. I don't know what day of the week it is, but I'll see you both. I look forward to that.
And don't forget,
let's do it.
Anotherobstacle.ca. Take a look at that, and you can learn a lot about the land transfer tax and calculate how much it costs you.
You can tell he's in communications.
He's good.
Okay, I'm really on time. We're opening communications. Quick break. We'll come back. Jamie's in the chair. More on the Wet Lawford Court appearance in Woodstock. Right back after this.